I did some research, and before the Braintree game, I think the average position of the teams that Forest Green were facing was 10th, and ours was 11th. So facts would say that we had the easy running, but obviously no. I think it is about even. I think we're playing some of the same teams as well. We've both got Wrexham to play, I think. I think the pivotal 2 games for us are going to be Wrexham away and then Grimsby at home. I think they're the 2 teams that are going to cause us the most problems, definitely. I think there is, I mean, even last day we both got Lincoln and Dover. Yeah. I think it's going to be really interesting because the run-ins are both very similar. Both teams are fighting for stay up and sort of fighting to get into the playoffs. So I think I think it is really even, the run-ins. I think maybe Cheltenham even have a slightly easier run-in, but it's very even.
Phil?
I think it's virtually identical, to be honest. 7 games. I think we're both going to drop points, but I think we've got over the wobbles, both teams. I reckon we'll get another 17 points at 21, and I think Cheltenham will get 14. I think they're going to drop more points than we are. I can only see us drawing at Braintree and Dover, but I can't see Cheltenham beating Wrexham away. I think they're going to struggle there, and I think they'll be lucky to draw with Grimsby at home and possibly even Macclesfield away. So it's fairly even, but I think we're more confident at the moment, and I'm certainly more positive, I think, than Gary Johnson. I think he's having a bit of a wobble himself, even if the team aren't.
Ben? It's quite hard, because I don't know the Forest Green fixtures. Obviously, we've got a really good home record, so I think that's where we could win the majority of our remaining points at home. But then also our away record is one of the best in the league as well. When we go away, we kind of just defend, and then we do try to hit on the counter attack, which we are quite good at. We've got Dan Holman, who I think is a fantastic signing. So I do think we've got the better fixtures in the running, but then football matches aren't won on pieces of paper, they're won on the pitch, where coming into the season, that's where it will be won or lost.
Clive?
Everybody said, but I think the fixtures are very similar, who they're playing. I think we have an advantage is, I do read the Cheltenham forums and stuff that they say, and obviously a lot of the teams they're playing this season, they're playing for the first time ever. They've never played them before, so they'll say, oh, we played them away and we won quite easily, so we should win easily at home. But so there's not a lot of history, whereas we have been in the conference for 18, 19 years now. So. And we have a lot of history against these teams. I'm not saying, we know them better. We know what style of play they are, and so it's not so much of a shock to us. So I think that's in our benefit. And also, Cheltenham have had a wobble. Well, they are having a wobble, as in, they've only picked up 5 points in the last 5 games. We've had a few draws when we could have possibly won, when we dropped points at Barrow when we should have won. But apart from that, we've been fairly consistent over the last few months. So if we can keep up that consistency, I think, hopefully that'll, because we're all wanting our team to go up, aren't we? But I think if I was impartial view, I'd say that, because of Cheltenham's current form, the fact that fixtures are very similar, I would say that it's advantage us, really.